Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bravely Default Nemesis fights. Or more so, Ball fights, because that's what we're fighting today. We're fighting Ball, Turtle, Dove. Well, one Turtle Dove, to be more accurate. Setup we're going with. Tiz is a Templar with medication, with the abilities Hasten World, Healing Lore, and Magic Defense 10% up. Agnes is a Spirit Master with White Magic, Holy 1 Steady and Recover, and Physical Defense 20% up, because she already has high enough mind where she has plenty of enough physical or magic defense, so she doesn't really need any buffs in that. Ringabel and Adia are both Dark Knights with martial arts. Basically the same exact setup. Maximize HP, magic defense 10% up, physical defense 10% up. This is a weird setup, and that's because Turtle Dove is a very weird fight. But let's head into Norende and just jump into this. Oh boy. So, Turtle Dove. It has an ability called Rake, which is physical attack, and Seraph Blast, which is a magic attack. It also has Sweet Dreams, which is a magic attack that can also inflict sleep. Let's see here, I need a Rampart. I have Clothespins on everyone to make sure that doesn't really do anything. Likely that attack will also just kill me, but I have Clothespins just in case it doesn't. What else? So when it's low on HP, it will start using an ability called Little Gift, and you're seeing this now. Let's see, is this affecting? Okay, I'll explain this in a moment. Actually, no, I'll explain this now. Fall in love. So basically, Agnes is in love with Ringabel right now. What this means is that she will mimic everything he does. That's actually not that bad, because with this setup, if anyone falls in love with Adia or Ringabel, they'll basically be doing minus strikes. Now, right now, that's not that helpful because Agnes is full in health, but next turn, I can use Phoenix Flight, and then she'll be at... actually, I screwed something up. I need to get Giant Sword out, but that's fine. This fight's very, this setup is very specific, so I apologize if I'm kind of scatterbrained right now, because I just found the setup that worked, so yeah. So let's see, what do I need to do? I need Phoenix Flight, and then Minus Strike. So basically, Agnes is going to be copying everything Ringabel does, which means double the Minus Strikes, which is pretty great, actually. Oh, God, okay, so what else? Yeah, using Fall in Love again. That might be bad. We'll see. So, yeah, there's a problem. When two characters are in love with the same person, they will not mimic the person, but instead fight each other. And then you still also can't use them anyway, so it doesn't really help you at all. So right now, Tiz and Agnes are basically going to be having boxing match over Ringabel. Eventually, and I think probably this turn, Turtle Dove is going to use a move called Heartbreak. No, you aren't. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. This sucks. This really sucks. So, okay, when it uses Heartbreak, hopefully soon. Which is severe dark damage to anyone. Luckily, I have Dark Shields equipped to everyone, so that's not a big deal. But basically, that turn, that whole sequence sucked. Okay, so if you're familiar with Turtle Dove, you might be aware that there's a trick you can do where if you have Hasten World equipped, which I do on Tiz, basically it won't be allowed to use any of its Fall in Love abilities. Whenever it's Braving, which it's automatically Braving if it has more than 1 BP in the standard fight, it will not use any of them. This is not the case for the Plus variant fight. Okay, that's fine, I guess. The Plus variant fight also gives Turtle Dove 9,999 magic defense and physical defense, meaning if you're not doing any attack that basically goes through them entirely, such as Dragon Breath from 2 Dragon Fangs, or Minus Strikes, or Pierce Magic Defense from the from I think Black Mage, you're not doing anything to it at all. Let's see, what do I need to do here? I need to... You're most certainly going after Agnes. Hopefully I've explained everything well, basically. Also, this is definitely the Plus variant, because I haven't... this is the only one I have, unfortunately. So, we're seeing how this goes. So, you're most certainly going after Agnes. So, we can arise him. Hold on. You need to get Giant Stress back. Oh, you never got any Giant Stress out on, like, anyone, but... Okay. So what needs to happen, then? Just Giant Stress everyone. Because, again, you're really slow. You're like 53 speed, I think, compared to Anisa's 78. Yeah, so... We can just Arise Ring a Bell and have him use a Phoenix Flight later. You can go ahead and keep using Minus Strikes. That'll be fine. Fall in Love. Please just don't do it on Tiz. You motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, the strategy kind of falls apart, admittedly, when either Tiz or Anius falls in love. It's not completely hopeless, mind you. We still have Stillness. That's why I have her as a Spirit Master specifically. Is Stillness for when Rampart isn't available. In fact, I don't think I need to use that yet. I think we'll be fine. We don't have many Ramparts, though. I'm really mainly worried about Anyas. I don't want her to die, but Tiz does still have his Rampart, so he should be okay in theory. Rampart does block Heartbreak, by the way. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do... Should I Stillness? I don't... man. I don't think I need to. I think I'm just gonna default. I'm gonna have you Phoenix Flight. Realistically, you're gonna die, but that's not a big deal. We can bring you back. You're copying... Actually, you're copying Anyas. Is there anything I can do from that? I don't think so, but let me check. I don't think there's any benefit I can really get out of this. Maybe Moderation. I don't think that's really going to be helpful. Adaptation, Convert BP. No, I don't think there's really anything I could do to make this really helpful. Maybe, I'm pretty sure Reflect does not reflect Seraph Blast, so... Aroga, maybe? It is weak to Wind, but, like... No, it's just gonna block that. Just default. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing I can benefit from this, so Fall in Love. Okay. Sure, that's fine. That's also fine. As long as you don't attack someone that doesn't have the ramp, so basically you have to attack Tiz. Please use Heartbreak next turn then, because you're actually pretty slow if I remember correctly. So, I think Tiz does go after you. But it's not that big of a deal. Like, Ring a Bell might die. Ring a Bell Rescue might die, but that's not that big of a deal, honestly. Yeah, okay, there's Heartbreak. It might default now, or it might use Fall in Love again. I don't know what it's going to do. But it only has so many options, so... So yeah, the good thing about this strategy is that if someone... Please let me get these transfers. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's really worrying me. If someone falls in love with... I think I mentioned this before. With Ring a Bell or Dia, they just also do minus strikes. So basically, you get twice the damage out, which is really solid. It also has a ton of HP. I think 999, but I'm not positive on that. Do we use Rampart? We should... I need to get Ramparts out. I'll do that. You also send out a... Send out a Kiraga on Ring a Bell. Just so... Well, no, that's dumb. Don't do that. I'll fix it later. Or not. Damn it. Okay. That's okay, I guess. We can fix this, at least. It's not... This is obviously is not an ideal situation, but we can at least resolve it. So... Yeah, there's no benefit I can get out of mimicking Anyas, really. But I can just do this. So, Giant Draft on Ring a Bell, and then use a Rampart. And then you can Arise Ring a Bell. That should be okay, unless... Unless that happens. 3 Giant Drafts! Yay, I definitely didn't need that. Luckily, that doesn't actually use the items. It just does it again. So that's not a big deal. Man, this sucks. Actually, we can make this work. Yeah, we don't need to bring Ringabel back yet. We can actually make this work. So, instead of doing Giant Drafts, let's do Dragon Fangs. This is going to do 999 damage from everyone, because it's going to do our HP and damage, which actually, if I Bravely Second... Hold on. I need to test something. I don't like to use Bravely Second typically, but I want to test this. If I use Bravely Second, does it still mimic me? Or is it just his?
You're in the way. Move.
Because if this mimics me in Bravely Second, I don't think it does. No, it's just the one attack. Okay, well that's fine. I was gonna say, if it makes me in Bravely Second, then we can do, like, a fuck ton of damage. But no, sadly no. That's probably good though. That's not that broken. I mean, this is still really broken and really good, but I'd rather Ringabel be alive, I think. I guess I could bring him back as well, but I'll deal with that later. I think it's fine for now. I don't think they mimic... They might mimic specials. I actually don't know. I don't really want to test that because Dragon's Breath is going to do so much more damage. Okay. Alright, so now we're in a decent place again. I need to get Ramparts back out, but that's fine. Just do that. We won't be able to get Giant's Drifts out on him then, though. But we can do both. Go and do that, and Giant's Draft. And then you Arise him. Hopefully he doesn't die again. That would be inconvenient. You... just default for now. You know what? That's fine. That's okay. Actually, that sucks. Because now we don't have Ramparts. Right now, that's actually not that big of a deal. I think. We have Rejuvenation. That's cool. I'm gonna hold off on using that, I think. I'm actually gonna send out a Curaga. By the way, if someone is fallen in love, you can't use Bravely Second to act as them. They'll still be unavailable. Okay, so Minus Strike and Phoenix Flight. Yeah, I guess just do the same thing. I can't really think of another thing to do right now. Anya should survive whatever goes her way, unless he's really low on HP. But I don't think he's that low yet. Yeah, okay, so Fall in Love, and he's probably gonna do... I don't know what he's gonna do. That sucks. Okay, well at least his died. That's actually kind of good, because that means Heartbreak, or Fall in Love is out. And then if she decides to use Heartbreak later, which I don't think she's gonna do if no one's fallen in love. But she might, I don't know. Then it's not gonna be a big deal. We should Rejuvenation. Minus Strike you. And it's kind of a toss-up. I think their speed with Diaz is basically identical. Yeah, so it's kind of a toss-up who goes first. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use Phoenix Flight again. This might be a waste of a turn, but that's fine. If she goes after Anyas, it's not. If she goes before, then it is. But, you know, whatever. Well, Fall in Love. Well, I guess we'll see if they copy specials now. Also, it doesn't matter anyway. I actually don't know if it does. It's not that much of a benefit, because then I get more BP, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, they don't. They just do a standard attack. That makes sense. Can I please get the Giants Drafts out? This has been haunting me for so long now. Please, just get these out. And I should I... At this point, man, I think I'm just gonna Stillness, because I just need to get these out. Again, you might go before or after. I guess just go for it. If you don't get it, then we can heal you. And if you do, then great, we get a bunch of damage. Yeah, I'm not even worried about Heartbreak right now. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we can just heal it. It doesn't matter. Worth a shot. She does have one speed higher, but in my experience with Bravely Default, that doesn't actually seem to matter. Okay, finally, we're in a much better situation now that we have this. Okay. We do have your special if we want to keep this going. In fact, do I really want to? I guess so. Just go for it. Actually, you know what? No. With how much I'm going to have to think about this. Well, no. They're not going to deal any damage, though. Honestly, this healing up is not going to be helpful anyway, so I'm not worried about it. just send out a Kiraga, and everyone else default. We're not gonna do any damage this turn anyway, so. Fall in love. This can still go through stillness though, which is unfortunate. Okay, that can work. I can make this work. I do need to get Rampart out though. But Rampart's gonna take me to what BP? 1? Okay. This can work then. Use Rampart and then use 2 Dragon Fangs. Because this means we'll just get a bunch of damage out this turn. Works for me. We don't have reliable healing though, which is the problem. The good thing about elixirs, by the way, they will only heal up to the damage cap until you use Bravely Second with them. So they will only heal up to 999 HP, which means we still have a decent amount for minus strikes if we need to use elixirs. And we have like 8 mega elixirs and 5 elixirs, I think. So we have plenty to use if we need them. You don't need to use Phoenix Flight. It's gonna use Fall in Love again, I think. Either Fall in Love or just like a distorted standard attack. Okay, that works perfectly fine. That's actually ideal. So yeah, I didn't get those Ramparts out yet, but I will this turn. Alright, doing good damage again. Alright, I think we're in a much better situation now. It took us a while to get here, because I forgot to get those Giant Stress out on the first turn. As soon as they explained the fight. But that's fine. But now we're in a much better situation. We're in a much more consistent situation, mainly. And we can also deal a bunch of damage like this, which is nice. Yeah, the only time it sucks, really, is when someone falls in love with Agnes, because there's not really that much I can do from there. Like, I can get maybe a little bit extra healing out, like another 1000 HP, which really isn't that great, but it's something, at least, I guess. You have a Rampart. You should be okay, unless you get by Seraph Blast. But honestly, if you get hit by Seraph Blast, you're kind of just screwed anyway. So... Or Sweet Dreams, I guess. But she hasn't really been using that much, so I'm not really that worried about it. Just go and use minus strikes. And same with you. You're only doing like 6,000 though. Go ahead and actually use go and use a Black Bane to get rid of some more of your HP, and then use a minus strike. Because that should take you down to an amount where you're okay. That's fine. Just keep doing that, I guess. That should take her down to an amount where she's dealing 9999, I think. I'm not positive, but it'll at least be doing more than 6,000, so whatever. Oh, yeah, it's definitely enough. Okay, cool. Dragon Breath. Cool, this is going well, then. I do need to get Ramparts back out, but that's fine. We can do that. Do I really? I mean, it's only a Dia. If she dies, then it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I don't want her to, but I'd rather the damage go out right now than worry about one person dying, because I can kind of work with that. I can bring them back. So I'm not that worried about it, unless she's low in HP, then she's going to be doing a lot more. Heartbreak, okay. So you're not doing that much. Cool, this works then. So if you're low in HP, you're going to default and then do a bunch of shit. If you're not, then you're just going to continue to fall in love. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the Ramparts back out now. And send out a Kiraga. To ring a bell specifically, Adia's fine. Yeah. This should be okay. And I mean, Adia's going to die if she gets hit with something. Okay. Sweet Dreams to, yeah. Oh, the problem with this is also I think they take the same amount of damage as them. So Adia, or Agnes just took like a bunch of damage. But this is fine. Also, I think if the person who they fall in love with dies, they also get rid of that. So that's good. Again, you're gonna go after Agnes, so I can just do Giant's Draft and bring her back with a bunch of HP. So go and do that. You need to heal, which is fine because we have haste rolled. So yeah, heal and then Arise Adia, and you just continue your minus strikes. You're not really having that much of a problem. Again, unless you get hit by Seraph Blast or Sweet Dreams, not a problem. Okay. Don't know how you're. Well, I was gonna say don't know how you're in love with someone dead, but I guess one that's feasible, or depending on how you look at it, it's creepy, depending on kinks. But Okay. So this can work. We can't get ramparts out, which is unfortunate. But I'm not too concerned about that right now. Let's just, let's send out a Kiraga. Let's default with Ring a Bell. And let's do Phoenix Flight minus strikes. You're not going to do 999, but Tiz will. I was gonna say I should have attacked with Ring a Bell. I guess it's not that big of a deal either way. I was doing a bunch of damage with these guys. She's probably nowhere near close to dead. Again, she has a fuck ton of HP, but... Send out a Kiraga to Tiz, and that's it. Just do that. And you, Phoenix Flight, minus strikes. This should be alright. And yeah, just keep doing that. I don't have... You're probably just gonna use Fall in Love again. So... What's... I actually kind of hope it's Agnes. Because that's not going to be that big of a... It's either, I hope it's either Agnes or Tiz. Heartbreak. Okay, that's actually even better. Because that's not a problem at all. Cool, cool, cool. A little bit less damage going out this turn than I hoped, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. What's adversity? I actually don't even know what that is. It's something from the Dark Knight's specialty, but I don't actually remember what it does exactly. I think it's like plus stats for some reason. I don't remember what. Maybe it's like every turn. I don't know. Whatever. All right. So now we need to get Adia's HP back up. So Dragon Fang. And what are you doing this turn? Did you default? Because that might be bad. We have our ramparts? We only have the one. Use rampart. I think I'm going to use stillness too. Because I'm not sure what she's going to do. And I'm afraid. So go ahead and just use stillness. Please get that. Okay. So now she's low on HP, which is good in the case that she's low on HP. Bad in that when she is, she's going to use little gift to give herself, that sucks, to give herself 3 BP, and then after that use Rake, Seraph Blast, and Sweet Dreams. Basically, she's going to kill 2 people. So that sucks. Or 1 person. Actually, right now this is fine. We have stillness out, so we can turn around from this. Just get these 2 back. You arise them. Yeah, we can still make this work fine. And you Kiraga. The reason I have Hasten rolled is because... Oh, fuck. Damn it! I didn't think about that. Also, Sweet Dreams is a physical attack, apparently. I didn't know that. I thought it was magic. Whatever, that's fine. That sucks. At least you're healed up, I guess. Great. We can make this work. Yeah, just, we don't have stillness anymore, but that's okay. Just use Resurrect. And just bring 1 back at a time, I guess. Well, goddammit. Please use Heartbreak. Okay. That's like the worst. This is like the worst possible scenario right now. Realistically, you're gonna do it again. Actually, no, you won't. No, you're gonna default, and then you're gonna use the shit. So, no. What we need to do is bring you 2 back and stillness. So, arise. Okay, so because what it's gonna do is it's gonna default and then do its like 3 BP thing. Or it's just gonna use Fall in Love. Okay. At least you didn't do it to Agnes, rather. Because, again, this isn't the best situation, but at least more people are alive? Did we send out a Kiraga? No, we sent out a Stillness. That works just as well right now. Okay, so we at least have a turn of rest. I don't know what you're gonna do, though. I have no idea now. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So yeah, nothing's going out this turn. That's good. You're probably going to then default and then use Fall in Love and repeat this sort of strategy throughout. At least I think that's what's going to happen. I'm not positive. No, you're probably going to use Heartbreak next turn, which is fine. And if you do... If you use Heartbreak, then I can use Phoenix Flight minus strikes. Because that's not going to hurt them. And then you might default. Okay, I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to use Heartbreak this turn, and then default, and then use its, like, and then use Fall in Love. What the fuck? Why aren't you doing what I think you're going to do? I just need Tiz back, man. I really need Tiz back for those ramparts. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this really sucks. Please use Heartbreak. Actually, this is actually pretty decent. Oh, God, though. Everyone's at 1 HP. I don't like this at all, man. I don't like this at all. Use a Mega Elixir, because I'm freaking out right now. Okay. Whew. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. We need to cover all of our bases right now. So, first off, Rampart, we need that. First off... No. Second off, I had to fucking count first. Bring Ring a Bell back. And then a Giants Draft. You might be in a bit of a deficit, I don't know. But I just need to cover every single base possible right now. So, because someone's going to get Fall in Love, and that's going to suck. You. Arise, I can actually give Adia HP if Tiz doesn't get Fall in Love and still be fine. So I will do that. Just do this. Send out as many Kirakas as possible. You default, because I'm freaking out. Okay, so we need to add one more. Rampart, Resurrect. Bring Ring Bell back. Okay, and then Giants Draft on him. And then Giants Draft on Adia. And then we'll, if this works, which it may or may not, we'll be back in a good situation. But at least, no matter what happens... Okay, it defaulted. Good. Whew. So now... We're only going to get hit by one thing, ideally. Which is Seraph Blast. So we should be fine. I'm going to default, though, this turn entirely. Just to weather the attack. You didn't. Oh, okay. This isn't what I normally see from it, but that's fine, I guess. You're in love with Adia, that's fine. What I'm gonna do... I'm just gonna have you start attacking. Because I can heal with Anyas. So yeah, send out Rejuvenation. Just do Rejuvenation. Because either way, this is gonna work, I think. Hopefully, Adia goes first and then gets healed. And BP. Actually, hold off on that Rejuvenation. But you use more Dragon Breaths. We still have our Ramparts? Yes. Well, not on Ring a Bell. Just use one Dragon Breath. No, because you're gonna get BP anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. You're using this? Okay. That's good. Just use it all on different people. Okay. Or that. That works too. Okay. Whew. This fight, man. This fucking fight. I tell you, it's so stressful. But this is going pretty well. We had some close calls. We had some problems. But relatively, this is going pretty well. So 2 Dragon Breaths going out and then Rejuvenation. This turn is actually going exactly as I would have hoped. Really. Oh no, I don't have the Rejuvenate. Fuck, I canceled that. Right. I know why, because I wanted Adia to get more BP. This was stupid of me. Oh. Well, that works. Never mind. Cool. In fact, Ring Bell is going to get some BP now, though he would have gotten up to 3 anyway this turn. But whatever, it's fine. He's got HP. way! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! That fight is... I'm so glad that worked. I did this fight before to see if that would work, but it didn't seem like a completely reliable strategy, and admittedly, I don't think it is. I don't think that's entirely reliable, though it did work twice in a row, but that's... Like, it's not... It's sort of consistent, I guess, but it's not like... Basically, you need to hope that Ringabel, or not, sorry, not Ringabel, Agnes and Tiz don't fall in love with each other for an extended period of time. Because then you have no healing, no consistent healing, especially if Ringabel and Adia are at low HP and don't have Dragon Breaths or Giant Straps on them, double HP. You're in a very, very tough situation. Especially if they don't have Ramparts. Because then you don't have Stillness available to you, and you don't have Rampart available to you. You don't have any way to stop damage from going out, which she will kill you in one hit with... Like, basically her attacks deal kill damage, no matter what. Especially on Plus, and let alone on Hard, which I'm not playing on. I'm playing on Normal, but Jesus Christ. But I did it. That worked, and I'm really, really happy about that. I was kind of freaking out when I realized I only had the Plus version, because like, oh shit, how am I going to do this? But, found a way. Really happy about it. Cool. Alright, well that's that. That's Turtle Dove. Probably the hardest Nemesis fight, ball fight, whatever. Norende boss, I'll say. But I suppose you could argue that with other Plus variants. That, like, I would argue out of the normal variants, like out of all just the normal ones, it's probably the hardest. Out of the Plus ones, I don't think it is. Because there's a lot you can do to kind of negate what it does and stop it from doing a ton of stuff, and you can find relatively consistent setups to deal with it. But there's others that you can find good setups, but nothing consistent, nothing amazing. Just stuff to help deal with it, basically. But that's still Dove, again. Whew, okay. Well. Yeah. I guess I'll see you guys for more Nemesis fights after this. Cool. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe check out some of the other series I've done. You can also consider subscribing, checking out my Patreon page, or joining my Discord server. There are links in the description to those, as well as other social media links like Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for watching.